So I kind of want to test something while I'm working from home. I want to try only sleeping during the day and then living my life during the night. So for the next 30 days, my dog and I are going to be eating dinner during breakfast and eating breakfast during dinner. This is a month in the night. So my first night out, I was taking a walk, and then I was stopped by a poet.
Young man, you see, if life, young man, if life was simply about us as men being cool, then how about this? Being cool would look something like we become pure light. That would be cool. Think about it, and it would be cool because then we would be divine. You see, we would all be gods and goddesses floating around, not even have to have a little wretched body, a body like mine. Sometimes this life just sort of, hello, hello, do, knocks on your door, and then, it drops you off at a package. Oh, what's this? Oh, Brandon, where's this come from? Sometimes, cousin, young man, you're going to get heated up once in a while. I promise you, you're going to get hot. You will feel hot. I got two people. Okay, and they do their top, man, and they flash, man.
My mind's starting to kind of get very slow, which is expected for the first couple days as my body still adjusts. So my dog has just been chilling and sleeping, but I'm gonna take a nap for like an hour or so, and then I'm gonna cook dinner because technically it's like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. right now. So I'd usually eat dinner like, in a couple hours. So. So the amount of distractions is greatly reduced. It's a lot quieter during the night, which I found makes it a little easier to focus. So it's about 12 p.m. right now, and it's kind of like I'm going to bed late, like if I was staying up on the weekend. Even though it's a work day, it's a work night. Occasionally I will set an alarm for 3 p.m., then go midnight sunbathing for 15 to 20 minutes, just to make sure I'm getting some vitamin D. I've been using Steam VR to load a virtual reality office. It's basically the opposite of what's going on outside, so when it's night, I'll load into a day environment. In the daytime, I'll load into a nighttime environment. It just kind of helps keep my brain on track. I had to run to the grocery store and laundromat, and I'd say walking and driving in the daytime sort of feels like a dream, like I'm visiting a society that I'm not fully a part of, but it's also really nice to see other people for a change. Aside from a few late days, my schedule has consistently been waking up at around 6 p.m., then going for a morning workout in the sun. Then I cook breakfast at around 9 p.m. Sometimes I'll visit with friends while they eat dinner, and I eat breakfast, which helps alleviate the feelings of isolation. Then I work or create until around 12 a.m. when I cook lunch. Podcasts have been a great companion during the quieter hours. Then I work again until 5 or 6 a.m. before winding down and watching a movie or something. Then I work or create for a few more hours between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Then I try to get to sleep before 12 p.m., with Sundays being my rest days. So it feels my body has fully adjusted to be a complete mirror of my normal day schedule. The past week has been sort of downhill. I feel a little too removed, a little too far out into space, if you get what I mean.
In America, we have issues. We have space. So don't get hung up. And if fact that we will always have issues with race, with cultures, with lives, with politics, with economics, with sex, with religion, beliefs, and faith.
But I also appreciate the solitude. Perhaps a mix between the two is ideal.
So I've been going on walks at around 3 or 4 a.m. just to kind of get some fresh air and watch the wildlife. It's like a hidden community. At this point, I've let my body just sleep when it's tired and wake up when it's ready. No alarms. What's happened has been a schedule of sleeping for around 4 hours and being awake for another 5 or so.
So the issue is, if you were born in space, so to speak, what would it be like?
Repeating on a cycle throughout the day and the night. My dog follows the schedule also. I'm trying to think, like, what was the main take back from doing this? Would I do it again? Probably not. I think the one thing that has remained so far is a greater attention to how I'm interacting with the physical world, right? Because we wake up, we got to do things throughout the day. But when that's sort of flipped, it definitely makes one think of how they're spending time differently. But it's also very nice to go outside during the day and see the sun. But the night is cool too.
So if you didn't hear anything else, it's Paul Cousin on your heart, man, and everyone has someone who stands alongside us, walks alongside us, rides alongside us. There is someone who loves that person. Maybe it's a church tabernacle. Maybe it's the American Cancer Society. Maybe it's the United States Goodwill of America. But there is someone in our country, America's real to me, that loves that person as much as I love you, young man. And it's because of what you told me on the telephone on Thanksgiving. Oh, it's because you're so very, very cool. But also it is because your life, or your life, as in all lives,